you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. What's up YouTube? Pilot83 here. I hope that everybody's having an awesome Thanksgiving today and that everybody's spending time with their loved ones, family. I thought I'd put a little video out for y'all today, just a little checkup on the Velocityone. After 1 week of a good solid use of it, let y'all know how I feel. So let's start off real quick with a little update from Turtle Beach. I'll put it up right here on the screen. And this is from Turtle Beach Simulations on their Discord. And this says, we're excited to announce continuously updated features in the Velocityone flight going forward. The gift that keeps on giving. We will continue to work with Microsoft to enable more features in upcoming Microsoft Flight Simulator updates as the software gains further capabilities to enable some of the more advanced tech we have built into the Velocityone flight. At a glance, we intend this to include full functionality of the status indicator panel and the chronometer, updates to aircraft profiles, additional presets including a 4-engine profile, and further Turtle Beach Control Center app-based extras. These are anticipated to be built into the first 2022 Microsoft Flight Simulator update. Given that Microsoft Flight Simulator users have the advantage of pre-map controls using our aircraft profiles, we also want to release the Joy file on our Discord so that X-Plane users can more easily map their controls in a similar way. We will be also looking forward to work with X-Plane staff and other simulator software developers going forward to widen the scope of Velocityone universal user-friendly ethos. So, that is good news to hear. So we should be getting that in the first update of 2022. But let's continue on. So let's get to it. So after a week of using it, I have, realized, pros and cons. Mostly pros. There was one con that I didn't speak about in any of my videos, because I was hoping it would go away, which it did for the most part so far. And that was the yoke being just a little bit sticky and slight adjustments. Which I did a little research, reached out to Turtle Beach, and they said that it was common, and once the bushings got broken in for being used, that it would start to act as it should. And basically by that I mean sticky as in, when you do big movements like this, it's just very accurate to your movements. But when you were doing slight adjustments, it would be kind of like jumpy, just not smooth. But as you can see now, it's really smooth. And I've definitely noticed the difference over the course of the week. So they did not lie. They were right. So that's been good. I did rethink my button layout right here. So I started thinking, it would have been cooler if these buttons could have been just interswappable, and say they had their own writing already engraved on them, and you could just have swapped out your buttons. Yeah, you can take these stickers off, and yeah, you can probably reuse them 2 or 3 times, but that's about it. So I'm about to redo my buttons and make them more universal, basically for my jetliners, my single engine aircraft. So I'm gonna make it more universal, where y'all know I do my landing gear up here, I do my flaps up here, my throttles. But say like the 747, that's 4 engines. Say I don't want to use all 4 of these, which I have 2 profiles for the 747, one where I use all these as throttle, and one where I use 2 as my throttles, 2 engines on each throttle, left and right wing. And then I have flaps and air brake. But on the one where I have these set as all 4, then I have flaps up and down here. So I'm going to rearrange it that way where, I have my landing gear, landing lights, but then I'll have flaps up and down. So when I'm in a different profile that doesn't have my flaps up here, I'll have that down there. So it just makes it more universal. But that's really the only con I could think of. Overall, besides, I don't know if it's a Microsoft issue or if it's a Turtle Beach issue, where sometimes when you come on the start menu, or you call the pause menu, everything is like glitched until you move something. But I mean, it's not a big issue. I'm sure something that'll be fixed. But as far as, I mean, I'm happy with it. I feel like the more I've used it, the better it's gotten. Let's go ahead and just take off. We are at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport right now. Oh. And if y'all didn't notice, a little bit of an update today, or something happened, everything got reset again. So check all your settings, because everything on mine got reset. I rehooked up my pedals today. I definitely need to readjust that, and I should have had some flaps down before I took off. But you see we're up. You see I got my landing gear right here on the lever. And in one of my videos I posted about the landing gear, I noticed I made a mistake. So when you search gear up and gear down to use it for your landing, sorry guys, said a minute. When you use it for your landing gear, gear up needs to be on press and gear down needs to be on release. You need to click that button under that for that to work correctly. Alright. Pull off our prop RPM here. But yeah, that stickiness I was having from the controls and those slight adjustments, it's now gone. And it's probably because, you know, I tried to race with the yoke several times, and I think that probably really broke it in. Obviously you can't race with the yoke, or you don't want to fly any type of very fast aircraft or high acrobatic aircraft with the yoke. It's not what it's intended for. Now I learned my lesson pretty quick with that, so I was having to switch back to my joystick. But other than that, I am still very happy with it. I'm still figuring out options. I'm glad that they're coming out with some 4-engine presets as well, even though I've already made my own in the game. I like to see what they do with it. I'm very curious to what the apps will be that they're talking about releasing and what those will do. So that'll be very neat. I believe the first update, it's either end of January or 1st of February. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's January. So those apps could maybe offer some really cool features. I mean, who knows? Maybe some instrument displays on, you know, on your computer hooked up to it or something. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Very curious. Still no release date yet mentioned on the pedals. We do know that they're coming. I do know that it's going to be a box that the caps are going to attach to, that will then go down to the pedals. But that's about as far as I know. But as you see right now, we're just flying real smooth. And like I say, the trim wheel is by far the best trim wheel out there I've ever messed with. By far the best trim wheel. The joystick is so well broken in now. And it's only going to get better, you know. I only saw a few people actually notice about the stickiness. So for those who did, and if you watch this video, I just want you to know that it does go away. Those slight adjustments do start to pick up. Like right now, I barely touch it and it moves. It's not kind of like jumpy. Got my flaps here on this lever, as you can see. Working very smooth. But you know, a lot of people who've got this absolutely love it. You know, I know we're getting our SIP panel, our status indicator panel will be working. They say on the next big Microsoft update, so I'm excited for that as well. But so far, every experience I've had with this has been great. Only thing that's been killing me has just been the horrible glitches that are going on inside Microsoft right now. Just all the broken stuff. But look how smooth we're flying right now. I couldn't ask for a better joystick. Some people have messaged me asking about, am I going to get the new Thrustmaster Boeing stick and review it? And I am not going to get that one, guys. I'll be honest with you. I do think it's really cool. And everything. But I feel like that's for a specific person who wants to only fly big jets. And I feel like if you have that, you're going to be constantly switching between
500.
You're going to be constantly switching between yokes or joysticks. So I'm going to pass on that one. I will be getting the honeycomb. I think the honeycomb one is super cool. I've used it a few times before. Whee! And we're down. But you saw just how fast it was just to get her down. So easy. You know, no way was I practicing proper landing procedures, but it was easy to get her down. But yeah, guys, I just want to give y'all that update and say that yes, she is worth every penny. Absolutely in love with it. Can't wait for the SIP panel to work. The trim panel, I think, is the best on the market. You can't get better than that trim. I'm sorry, trim wheel. But yeah, my only con, like I said, is the buttons. I wish the buttons were interchangeable and it wasn't stickers. I think that would have been a little bit cooler. I've heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, that they are going to make rubber inserts here that could go in here around these. So if you want to stiffen these up a little bit, I mean, they feel fine. I mean, they're not obviously tight as some other brands. They do hold their position fine. They're not going anywhere. But, of course, we all wonder, how will that be a year from now? Will they still hold their position when they get worn in? So I have heard rumors that they will be making optional rubber inserts you can put in here, and they will tighten these up a little bit. But I don't know if that's true or not. That's just a rumor. But I just thought I'd share all this info with y'all guys. Thank y'all all for the love and support. I appreciate everybody's feedback on my last video about the DC6 and just how ridiculous that was. I'm glad that Microsoft took it down. I feel like Microsoft has some big changes and fixes they need to make right now in the game before they try to put out anything else. We need things back in working order, because every day I see people on like Facebook and stuff saying that they're putting the game down, and it makes me sad. People stopping doing something that they really absolutely love and enjoy, but they just are stopping because of it's so broken. So I believe in you, Microsoft. I believe you can fix it. If you look straight ahead, guys, I guess that was the Pentagon heliport where we were at. But as always, guys, happy flying out there. Happy Thanksgiving again. I just want to make a little short video for y'all. If you have any questions about the Velocityone, let me know, because I've spent hours and hours and hours going through this thing. I have flown with it. I have flown from the smallest craft like this to the biggest, you know, to the Boeing 747. And I probably will have the answer. So, as always, happy flying. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe and like button. And as always, until next time, happy flying, guys. Pilot 0083, signing off.